Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Day 2 of Nnamdi Kanu's trial in the Federal High Court, Abuja. As of yesterday, Justice Binta Nyako had warned DSS not to bring Nnamdi Kanu with the same clothing again. You know, from inception of the trial last year, Nnamdi Kanu has been wearing the same clothes, the Fendi clothes, for all the court cases, as all the trial, he's been coming with the same clothing. And as of yesterday, she gave a warning that they should allow him to change his clothing. At the same time, they should allow him to exercise. Now, this morning, if you've seen some of the pics that we've put out there, Nnamdi Kanu is still with the same clothes. And that is bringing a lot of controversy in the court right now, as Nnamdi Kanu, or as the judge has probably asked, and DSS have spoken while his representative, that's legal representative of Nnamdi Kanu, has also fired back. We're going to see all of this in a jiffy, but before we do that, if you've not subscribed, kindly hit the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, contrary to the order of Justice Binta Nyako, the detained leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on Wednesday appeared before the Federal High Court in Abuja for his trial, putting on the same Fendi designer's clothes he has been wearing since June last year, when he was extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria. Justice Nyako had on Tuesday ordered the Department of State Services, DSS, to allow Kanu to have a change of clothes. And according to her, she said, "I don't want to see him in this clothes again. This one is almost off-white. Also, make sure that you allow him to exercise and give him a good mattress." That was what Justice Nyako gave as an order. Meanwhile, when the matter was called up on Wednesday, the prosecution counsel, this is really serious. The prosecution counsel, Mr. Shuaibu Labaran, told the court that Kanu was the one that chose to wear his designer Fendi clothes. This is quite interesting. He said, "My lord, based on your order yesterday, we provided defendants with a new orthopedic mattress, pillows, and blanket. As for his appearance, he chose to wear this particular one because he said that it is designers." In his response, Kanu lead counsel Chief MiKe Ozekhome, a senior advocate of Nigeria, told the court that it was not true that his client insisted on wearing his designer's clothes. According to him, he said, "My lord, what happened was that by the time proceeding ended yesterday, and because it was not his visiting day, we were not able to pass to him some clothes we obtained for him. We even discussed it with him this morning, and he said that on the next visiting day, he would want to have the new clothes." Ozekhome added. He, however, commended the DSS for providing IPOB leader with new mattress and pillow. "I want to commend the DSS and the court for ensuring that it was done." Before allowing Kanu to be rearraigned on the amended 15-count treasonable felony charge the federal government preferred against him, Justice Nyako reiterated her demand for defendants to have a change of clothes. Kanu is currently entering his plea to the fresh amended charge against him, which borders on his alleged commission of act of terrorism, felony incitement, unlawful importation of a radio transmitter, and a headship of an illegal organization. Already, the DSS had, before Kanu was ushered into the courtroom around 10:15 a.m., produced several documentary evidence, including electronic devices it would use to play some of the alleged inciting broadcasts that were made by the defendant. More details will be coming to you in a jiffy. I mean, this is really, this whole thing is getting very interesting, and there have been a lot of reactions from Nigerians coming up. This one says here, Nnamdi Kanu is now given a VIP treatment, almost bottom blow, sea levels. Another one here says, "I knew that Nnamdi Kanu will not change those clothing if you guys had allowed him to wear it from inception of the trial till now? What's the need? Let it be as an evidence that he went through all of this. Another person here says, this issue don't pass the level where DSS has been think go. Even Justice Nyako has proven that judiciary has a lot of power far beyond the expectation of many people. Another person here says, this is a good one coming from Justice Nyako. This is to prove that individuals still have their fundamental human rights protected by the judiciary. Another person here says, Nnamdi Kanu is now a Baba. You must respect him. That's the president of Biafra. Wow. Another person here says, Nnamdi Kanu did that intentionally to show how lackadaisical the DSS is when it has to do with court order. Another person here says, this issue of clothing should not come in. For me, this is a huge distraction. We want the case to keep moving with speed so that we know our standpoint before the end of today. Some other person here says, I am so happy that the senior advocate of Nigeria is now the one in charge of this case, even if the judge will do what she's expected to do, but be rest assured that face go fear face today. This is really, really funny. Face no the fear face like that for judiciary. Another person here says, this case is getting very, very interesting. I know that right now, everyone is standing on their feet to see what will happen at the end of the day. Another one here says, Nnamdi Kanu is already waiting in Abia High Court as they have written off the request or the challenge by the government for the court not to try the case. Another person here says, this is quite superb. I love what is happening right now. Have you guys noticed that just yesterday when the senior advocate of Nigeria took over the case, that DSS is now obeying court orders? It's like there's something about this senior advocate whenever they take up cases like this. Another person here says, Nnamdi Kanu is now cruising on orthopedic mattress. Hey, this is quite serious. Bobo go just sit on they recount the blessings of God. I mean, people are talking here. Another person here says, Nnamdi Kanu, don't be troubled. God is by your side. He will stand by you till the end of this trial. Another one here says, Nnamdi Kanu, enjoy with your orthopedic bed and pillow. But don't forget that very soon you go to Kuje. This other one is coming with something else. This one here says, this is another level for Nnamdi Kanu. But guess what? That does not deter or change anything. It's going to happen today. We will see the end of this judgment. So many people talking there would like to leave it there. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. What's the viewpoint to the response given by DSS to the issue of change of clothes of Nnamdi Kanu? Let's interact.